It started when I was a baby. That's when I first saw it. Shogi's been with me ever since. I grew up in the Northeast. My village had snow and not much else. There were more cows and roosters than people living there. And of those people, most were senior citizens. There weren't many other children my own age to play with. Not even enough to play baseball or soccer. That's where I grew up. There wasn't much to do. I could catch bugs by myself, or play video games, or read. Then one day, as I sat alone by the heater, a few old men from the neighborhood decided to teach me how to play shogi.
This piece here is the king. That's the gold general.
Rook.
Bishop.
And silver.
For games, manga, and novels, the end always came too quickly. Shogi was different. There was no end to it. I just kept going. I was hooked. I thought about nothing else after that.
No! I can't believe that I lost again!
By second grade, I was beating all of the adults in the village. And by the third grade, I was taking the bus to study at a small shogi training hall in the city. Even there, I continued to rise in the ranks.
Oh, great job. You're amazing, kiddo.
My teacher from the training hall introduced me to Mr. Ouchi. Under him, I joined the association in Tokyo. For a middle schooler like me, Tokyo was a faraway place. I had to take odd jobs around town to pay for transportation. I'd pick apples and peaches in the summer and help harvest rice in the fall. And in the wintertime, I worked hard taking care of the cattle.
Isn't Kai incredible? He'll be famous one day. Wait and see. This young man might be the village's first Meiji.
The old men of the village were behind me 100%. Thanks to my hard-won wages and the encouragement of the old men and the local shogi club members, I continued going to the association on that bumpy overnight bus. That's when it began. I've had issues with my stomach ever since. It was just like everyone said. The Third Den League was a den of wolves. I was stuck there for years, unable to advance. I may have been hailed as a genius back home, but in the city, I was just one more brat with a shogi board. In spite of my complete lack of progress, the old men of the village never stopped believing in me. Commuting on the bus overnight felt endless, my seat squeaking and creaking all the while. Eventually, it was difficult to know whether all that noise was coming from the seat, my stomach, or if it was all in my head. I would have awful nightmares of riding on, and never getting anywhere. Still, I couldn't let everyone's faith in me just go to waste. I didn't want that. Maybe that's the reason why this pain has me in its grips.